Hello everyone, look what I have found in a storage box. So this is a piece of equipment that I think I bought in 1994 maybe, and it's been sitting in a storage box for around 25 years. I had a small studio in my apartment when I lived alone, but when I got family and we moved around and moved to a house and yeah, got kids and so forth, everything went down in storage boxes and yeah. So this is the Boss DR-660. It's not a fantastic vintage piece of equipment, and it's probably not worth a lot of money, but I think it could be fun to see if I can get it to work. So I'll have a go at that. So unfortunately I lost the power adapter for this, so I bought a sort of replacement one. This thing is powered with 12 volt AC, 500 milliamps, and unfortunately this adapter doesn't fit, so I had to buy another one that actually does fit. So I will just quickly hook up this and then we can see if it starts or not. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. Yeah, it powers on, but the battery is low, so and that is no surprise really. This thing has been sitting in the box for 25 years, so the battery is probably completely depleted. So I will tear this down and clean it up a little bit. I think it's a bit crusty, and then I will replace the battery, and then we will see if I can get it to start. So let's have a quick test to see if it still works. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. The patches that were stored in that non-volatile memory is of course gone now, but yeah, I think we are fine. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I will clean it up, and then we can see if we can get it to produce some noise. Okay. So this is quite interesting. The pads are. I was a little bit worried about the pads, how they were working, because they are velocity sensitive and also aftertouch. So, but they are actually a sort of separate membrane switch thingy here, and so these pads are not, they don't, there's nothing special with these. This is just rubber. These, however, are conductive, and on these ones they are conductive as well. But they look to be in great shape, so I don't think it's a problem to wash them. And I will wash everything except the PCB, of course, with some soapy water, and to try to get all the dirt and dust and stuff away. And one interesting thing is that there is a metal plate below this, because you, of course, when you are hitting it, you need to have something to relieve the PCB from the strain. So I have to remember to put that back. Apart from that, I think everything looks nice. The finger connectors on for the pads or for the keys, they look to be in a good shape, and everything seems. The only part that I'm a little bit worried about is this. There is a couple of power resistors here that you can see on the PCB. It's quite dark, so there is probably a lot of power dissipation at this area with a lot of heat. So, but hopefully they are okay, and the solderings look quite okay as well. So I don't see any issue there, or at least I hope there isn't. All right, so let's put these things in a bath. All right, if we take a quick PCB tour, we can see that there are basically only Roland chips on this. The only exception is the Hitachi H8 microcontroller, and a couple of SRAMs. We also have a display LCD display controller from Epson, and an EEPROM. But apart from that, there's some glue logic and stuff like that. But basically everything is Roland chips. On this board we have two 16-bit DACs, and I guess these are op amps or something similar, power amplifiers. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's cleaned up a bit. And I've also fixed the connector for the power adapter. So let's plug it in. And we can select the demo song to see if it works. Okay, I think that's enough. It seems to work. So the big question is, what am I going to use this for? I will probably integrate it in my modular system as a sort of makeshift drum section. At some point I will build the drum modules, but until then I think this will work. And to do that I need to have some kind of a mixer or direct input interface with the stereo outputs and the individual outputs. And I will also need to make some kind of MIDI sync, because I don't have any hardware sync on this drum machine. So but that is, I think, for another episode. So with that I want to say thank you for watching, and I see you in the next episode. Goodbye.